see my voice. Oh, that's good. Jesus, was I that hungry? I get some more polls tomorrow at least. And Pure Fiction resets in 3 days. Shouldn't be too difficult. Oh, you can get more jades from this as well. I see. That's nice. I didn't know about that. Remembrance Trailblazer. I'll probably have to do that more later.
Did you hear it?
Yo, what's up, Pooh? What's up, Johnny? In like half an hour to an hour, when I have enough polls to go like slightly over 80 pity, guaranteed, I'll pull on the Herda. I need like 4 more polls or something.
I've always believed that once we triumph, my opponent sure to rest well on the back.
And if I get E1, I'm gonna try my absolute hardest to get enough polls to try and go for E2 as well. I keep reading this as Oklahoma. Oh, there's some more puzzles. No, I know, Pooh, but the thing is, I've already decided. So if I lose my 50-50, I'll just use my guarantee on Sunday and then try to go for Castris, right? But if I win the 50-50, I'll then try to go for E2 and maybe go for Sunday and not Castris and get like Phanon. Hopefully Phanon is like good with Sunday or something like that. Because an E2 Herda just has way too much value. Like, I'm going to be honest, an E2 Herda is currently the most broken E2 DPS in the game. Like, that's going to last me like over a year quite easily. So, I don't exactly want to just like give it up. Hopefully, if I win the 50-50. And even then, like, even if I'm not able to get an E2 Herda, E1 is already, like, probably the strongest E1 outside of Fireflies. Like, if you get the E1, you literally don't need a pull for Tribby anymore. What's up, Gabby? What's up, Andrina? Ain't no way, Johnny. Ain't no way. That's not fair. Yeah, I'm just hoping. I mean, technically, right? Like, I've lost a lot of 50-50s in a row. Like, the Herda I got was a guarantee, so that wasn't even like a 50-50 win, right? And the light code was a 75-25 win. I'm hoping I can just, like, win one more 50-50 right now. I have, like, 11 or 12 50-50 losses. I have, like, 2 wins. Those 2 wins, I think, are Aventurine and Firefly on my old account. Those are the only wins. Yeah, it's understandable, Pooh. I understand that. I know what it's like to be incredibly unlucky, but I'm just gonna try and see if I can get just a little bit lucky and win the 50-50. Because, by the way, I'm going to 80 pity again. So, in terms of pity, I have not been lucky at all. I've been going to 80 over and over again for the character banner. But I just want to win the 50-50. I've been lucky on the Lycone though. The thing is, the Lycone doesn't really matter because I would have ended up pulling Sunday's Lycone anyways. Damn, that sucks, Pooh. Nice, Andrina. I'm definitely not going to do the entirety of this quest in one stream. Because I was watching Axe stream it yesterday. And oh my god. Like, oh my god. Even while skipping old dialogue, it still took him like 7 hours. That shit is just... That 60% damage of the Lycone, yeah, the Lycone is really good. But the E1 is more broken. Like, that's why. I want to make this Herta, like, at this point, because I got lucky, I want to make her as broken as possible. And her Eidolons are more important than getting, like, a Tribby right now. At least for right now. Because her E1 is literally the only reason why Tribby exists. So if you get her E1, you don't even need to pull for Tribby at all. The mission is 10 hours. It is supposed to. You don't do it in a day. No, but Andrina, this is literally like worse than any previous patch. The last patch that had the most yap, I think, was Sunday's Quest and 2.2 Pentacony. And this is 40%. 40% longer than the old longest patch in terms of yap in the entirety of the game. Like, there's actually, like, levels to it. Like, that's a guy skipping dialogue. If you don't skip dialogue, this shit's gonna take you, like, 12 hours. I love how easy these puzzles are. I want to do these other ones. Oh, really? Kuroshell. I'm not gonna lie, I watched the entirety of, like, Axe's stream almost. And, like, the story at the beginning, like, it's genuinely, I think, good and, like, decent. But the amount of filler dialogue is just absolutely insane. And later on in the story, like, it gets so dragged out. All of that for one chest, wow. Yeah, it's just too long. Like, I don't think the story's bad. It's just, like, if it was kept in, like, a concise manner, right? Or, like, represented in a concise manner. Instead of being, like, absolutely bloated with filler dialogue. It would be so much more enjoyable. Like, the entire story could be literally, like, 1 hour. Like, instead of, like, 8 hours, it could just be 1 hour. If they actually, like, wrote the script. Are you serious? I'm dead. I'm so bad. I mean, if it was a good story, Andrina, not really. Like, if they kept all those cutscenes, all that story, and like they fixed the dialogue to literally just be like presented normally with like without like a shit ton of filler, like it would be absolute cinema if it was only 1 hour, right? Like let's say God of War, right? Like obviously you can't compare these games, but God of War is kind of a story game, right? It is one of the best story games in history, yet it only has like 20 hours of gameplay. What people don't care about is the quantity. What they care about is the quality. Oh, come on, man. How do I do this? I don't think anyone would complain, Andrina. Yeah, but Andrina, this is a multi-billion-dollar company. Saying I don't think it's bad is for a multi-billion-dollar company is like, you know, we should have higher standards. Like I'm gonna be honest, we should have higher standards. I don't know how I what. If I go back even once, it fucks me over. Are you kidding me? Oh, nice. That should be one more pull now. Yep. So I'm currently at 68 pity. So this puts me at 78. I need a few more pulls. Also, it would be nice if they just added a skip option like ZZZ, right? Like, if people enjoy the crazy amount of filler dialogue, then let them enjoy it. But I think they should just straight up add a skip button for the people who, like, care more about their time than the story. Nintendo can't do a good Pokemon game, really? Ah. I did a bit of the main story, and Aglaya was trying to kill me yesterday. Yeah, ZZZ is the better game at this point. I don't want to quit HSR because I like the turn-based more than ZZC's combat. But yeah. Hoyo always, what's it called? Gives more quality of life and better rewards to their newer game. It happens every time. That way people never leave their company. You get sick of Genshin? Oh, try HSR. You get sick of HSR? Oh, try ZZZ. Either way, you're paying the exact same company. I agree, Adreno. Jay, I just got lucky. I just told myself in my head randomly, if I get lucky enough to get the light cone in literally like 110 pull at zero pity, then I'll pull her. And then I got it in 110 pull at zero pity and won the 75-25. So at that point, I was like, I have her light cone. Why would I not pull the character since there's no one else I can use her light cone on? Like the second I pulled that light cone, I basically just sold my soul to her. I didn't expect to get it at all. I was like, you know what? If I get it, fuck it. But if I don't get it, like I probably won't, I'll just do my normal plan. Because the Herta's team is really unskill point positive, and that's especially if you have Ling Sha. Because you want to spam your skill on Ling Sha as much as possible. So that light cone genuinely makes like a significant difference in like a very skill point heavy team. Like if you're running Gallagher, it probably isn't that serious. But for sure, if you're running Ling Sha, it's a completely different story. Not to mention, Anoxa will probably end up being a best in slot. It is just a guess, but the fact that they changed him to Imaginary Erudition, you know, it kind of lines up. Jade doesn't really have all that much synergy with the Herta. It would make sense if Anoxa, being a sub DPS, would want to use his skill as often too. So it's going to be a very unskill point friendly team if I had to guess. Is this an event? Why is it not voiced? No, this is like the main quest. Apparently a lot of the English voice actors are going on strike. So like half of the people in the current main quest don't have any voice lines.
Once we pass through that gate, we'll be in the Acropolis.
Finally see some soldiers roaming about.
No, exactly, Adrena. Like I know there's not going to be any difference made, but I'm not going to change my opinion on it, right? Like I was talking about Axe about this yesterday. Like they won't make changes until they see that it hurts their pockets. And because they see that it doesn't make any difference and that people will keep defending them, they just don't really care to improve. You know what I'm saying? Money talks, words don't. Oh, there's a chest there. I didn't even see that.
Yes, even a Titan's power isn't enough to stabilize this bridge.
Just like the soul of a criminal. Fragile.
I won't level Serval in any way unless Passkey. I mean, you can use Small Herda. I think Serval with an ER build and Passkey is probably like the best battery possible for the Herda. But I don't think she's like necessary. Like that's if you want to go for those zero cycle clears on like Eagle set or whatever. Is there a way I can like do this puzzle? Three. Damn it, he doesn't move? Are you serious? He just knows I'm dead. Bro, everybody was calling Pentagony peak Gony that back then. Brother. There's no way it isn't this, right? Go full right and then under and then use the ladder. Is it really that simple? Wow. Why do I always overthink this shit? Like, I think there's gonna be like some specific pattern of turns that I'm supposed to do. And then it's like I just have to do that. I mean, I guess, bro. I'll take it. I think this game has way too overglazed story, 100%. Like, people talk about it, like, especially when Pentaconi was around, people were talking about it like it's literally, you know, those light novel people. For anyone who watches like manhwa, like, there's also light novels, and people will like swear by their souls that light novels are like better than anything on the planet, like any manga. Even the shittiest light novel is better than every single manga in the entire planet. It's like, bro, it's I don't know, man.
Look, the gate open. Let's go.
Yeah, but the bar is so low, Mantis. Like, the bar is so fucking low. Like,
Go.
it's like, yeah, it's the best, but it's just not good in general. Let me steal this chest. Wait, investigate?
Look, in the sky. What?
The blade of fury.
It's magnificent.
You haven't seen it at its most magnificent.
I mean, I think these stories, they have a good base, right? Once again, if you were to keep like a lot of the information and storytelling actually like concise and what needed to be said, instead of adding a bunch of filler to add increased player retention time, then I genuinely think this story is good. I think it's actually like really good. The issue is that they just put too much filler and too much like repeat events over and over and over again to try and make people artificially think that it's way longer and that that's like equivalent to the story being good.
I know, Mikey. We won't compete on who's faster.
Doesn't matter to me. You don't know the lay of the land.
Like, I've read or I've watched anime for up to 80 episodes and not enjoyed it. And then there are other animes where I've only watched a few episodes and I've instantly enjoyed the storytelling. Like, I think that's just the best way to describe it. Same with like One Piece. Like, One Piece has over like 1,000 chapters. I think 1,100 or nearly 1,200 at this point. And I'm not gonna lie, that story like telling and building could easily be reduced by like half. It's still one of the GOAT mangas of all time and one of my favorite, but 80 episodes of filler Naruto style? No, literally. Like, literally. Bro, okay, so does anyone know if this is a bug? Every single day when I wake back up and I get back on this game to do the story, my March 7th is for some reason always removed. Like, the game just removes her by itself. Or is it like whenever you use a support teammate in a relic domain, does that automatically like fully replace your March? I thought it was only temporary. That's so annoying. And I'm hungry.
Maybe I'll take it off.
Sorry if you guys can hear me, Joe.
Dude, we fought them together. Don't worry, Mighty. With you, nothing is more. Now that we've sent him away, he can go have a good time.
I don't think it's that, Draco. I think they literally just are told to make it as long as fucking possible. Like 100% that adds some length, but once again, like, it'd still only be a few hours instead of like 10 hours if you don't skip dialogue. Even with all that stuff.
That's impressive.
I told you before you don't know, just so you know.
Wow. Seems like luck.
Like, look at this. Like, literally just look at this. This is complete filler dialogue. We're talking to My Day on the other side of the bridge. Like, for the most part, this is incredibly simple.
Doesn't look like there happens to be a prophecy tablet here, though.
Oh, I fucking suck at this. Oh, I'm gonna suck at this, aren't I? I got lucky. They took her off your team because they left her on the train. Is this the Yowie arc? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the Yowie arc. We got My Day on the other side. They're yearning for each other. Like, it is what it is. Nothing you can really do about it at this point. Why did this reminds me of God of War 2? I'm pretty sure I remember Kratos going up some chains like this. Or was it God of War 3? I don't remember.
We have 9 lives, and on top of that, you're lucky. I'm almost jealous.
I have my headset around my neck, so I can't even hear a single word. I'm just full speed running this shit right now.
Feels out of place.
Investigate the safe zone.
It's a gadget that why don't you hold give you something to
I'm good. Let me get these things.
This is Proverbs then.
Yeah, it's the Yowie arc. I finally hit it. I'm 100% not 100%ing this in one stream though, like you, Axe. There's zero fucking way. I'll probably do like 2 or 3 hours of it, and that's at max. I don't know how you did that shit yesterday. I genuinely was expecting you to end at like 3 or 4 hours. Is it this? I keep forgetting this isn't Woowa. Never mind, I can't do that.
Wait. Don't
What am I supposed to get? This chest? Oh, there's something next to the chest.
you've likely say look the same as any well, we've turned over every nook and cranny. Move on.
Is there any? I don't think there's any use in doing this, but whatever. Good, preserve your sanity? Yeah. I'll probably do this between like 3 or 4 different streams or something like that.
What's the
Are
creature doing?
you serious?
It's trying to stop us. Killed its own cub. Truly have no honor to speak.
I did it because I didn't think it was going to be that long. I was too far in at that point. Yeah, I know. Like, you kept thinking, like, even at around the 3-hour mark, you kept thinking over and over again that it was like the last quest. And then by like the 6-hour mark, you just completely lost your sanity. I mean, I don't blame you, bro. I don't blame you. I don't even think the Rappa quest or like the old Sunday patch was ever that long. Like, that's just different levels of yap.
Especially lucky when I'm with you. This instrument stabilizes the connection.
Oh, I already had a failed one, Pooh. Damn, Mantis. Multi-billion-dollar company, bro. Absolute peak story, peak Furious. My King Dawei. Hey, Dawei gave me a Herda light code in 10 pity. So I can't even complain. Not even 10. I think I got the light cone literally in like one pull on the 10 pull. Like it was the first pull. So hey, Dawei can do whatever he wants. Oh, I have to do the thing. If Dawei keeps giving me luck like that, hey, I'll keep defending Peak Furious.
Something feels different about you already. Why don't you give it another go?
Does that kill him? Oh, it does. Give me the speed boost.
From the sound of things, we're about to lose if we don't step it up.
There we go. I knew there would be one here. I haven't pulled for E1 yet. I don't have enough pulls to like get over 80 pity yet. Oh, damn. Nice, Buffalo. Oh, no, 100%. I also said this yesterday when I played like an hour of the first, like the beginning of the story. Like the beginning of the story is a lot more immersive and interesting. It's just that it drags out way, way too long. Good luck then, Chief. Thank you. I'd have to win the 50-50. So even though I got the Herda technically yesterday, that was not a 50-50 win. That was using my guarantee that I got after losing on Sunday. So I do hope I can win the 50-50 because if I get that E1, I no longer have to pull for Tribby. And it also puts me one step closer to the E2, which I could probably get on her rerun. That'll make her like incredibly future proof. But I do have to get pretty lucky. Oh yeah, that's the best way to do it, Andrina. Especially, I'll say this, playing this game and its story on like mobile is genuine. Oh my god, I forgot to add March again. But it's like 100 times more comfortable on mobile than it is on PC. At least for me personally. I've always felt that way. Robin Shill, Robin Shill. How could I ever say Robin wasn't the #1 most valuable? Just look at this, man. No one else can do it. It also gives me a headache when this game's on 60 FPS. I literally had to get rid of 120. Like, I edited Honkai Star Rail for 120. And I had to get rid of it because my PC was, like, being too fucking loud. It sounded like my PC was dying. Like, even when I play Fortnite. Like, my PC doesn't even sound like that when I play Fortnite. I was like, what the fuck? I'm not sure, Mantis. I'm trying to get her Lycone, but I don't know if I'll go for E1. I want to save for Castris and Anoxa. I can go for E1 after? Yeah. I do have like a slight feeling, like a bit of a spidey sense. Especially if you have E1 Herda in specific. Like, Tribby's value kind of drops. Like, it's still higher than any of the other supports. But, like, the main gimmick that makes Tribby so good for the Herda is the fact that Tribby can get the stacks up earlier, right? Like, she can get up stacks more often and regenerate more energy. But with the E1, not only does like 50% of your stacks on field count like extra, but it also lets you hit like the 42 stack max like damage earlier. And you could even overcap it. So you get an enemy to 42 stacks, it interprets half of that on top of it. It's like what? Like 63 stacks? Like that, it does 63 stacks worth of damage instead of 42 with the E1.
March, you guys mentioned her and must really value your
Of course, Tribby is a more important pull since she can be put in multiple teams,
person's
and the herd is a DPS, but
let's keep going.
I don't exactly care about Tribby, and I don't really want to pull her, so... I mean, if they make her stronger in the future versions, though, that's a different story.
Surely there's something better.
Um... Reminder to read at March 7th? Oh, yeah, thank you. Some people saw Dr. Ratio and Emphorius, really? I mean, it makes sense if you really think about it. How am I supposed to make this work? Oh, there we go. I'm not exactly the brightest when it comes to puzzles like that. Go, 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 go.
According to Mighty, we need to go
Yo, what's up? What's up, bullets?
criminals. It's that way.
Is E0 Herda worth it? I have like 15 pulls so I can get a guarantee. Or say for my day casters. I think Herda and Aglaya are fine. I think they'll last like likely the entirety of 3.x. But I would recommend saving for like a my day or casters. Although Herda, like it can low-key be argued. Current V1 my day, like I don't see him like being that much stronger than the Herda. So the Herda's fine, but if you're running like a team like I am, like I'm gonna run my Herda with Lingsha, and Lingsha wants to spam her skill every fucking time on that team. So this Lycone giving the skill point back, like aside from the damage increase, right? The damage increase is also nice, but what really matters here is the skill point. The extra skill point after ult, like, makes Herda significantly better to play. Like, I was watching Mr. Pokey stream yesterday of him testing Herda, and even with an E6 S5 Sunday, there were times where he was running out of skill points without Herda's Lycone.
Why's the staircase blocked? Weird to think that people live here.
Nice, a chest. Alright, let me add March 7th. Here we go. Where's March 7th? I'm so blind. There's nothing else here, right? Doesn't seem like it. Wait, that thing went up, didn't it? The thing earlier. It usually only gives a chest, but still low-key worth it, maybe? Oh, I need a... yeah. Yup, just keep running around me. Just like that. I think I'll skip the Herda then, because if I don't get E0 Herda, Won't have enough to pull for the light code. I also have to get tribute. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, it's seeming like the Herda is getting best in slots patch after patch, which is a bit extreme. Like, Acheron got a Venturine literally the next banner after, but, like, there wasn't an upgrade until Zhaoqiu in 2.4. That's 3 patches later. But if Anoxa truly is an erudition, like, best in slot with the Herda, that's patch after patch after patch. There's a puzzle on the other side. Later. I don't care about it right now. Let me do this. Makes it faster. What's over here? Oh, that's how you get over here. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, I accidentally grabbed the mob. Nice. Screw'em should have been our best in slot, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. I started playing this game in Penacony, and back then people were talking about Screw'em coming out and being like super OP. Oh my god. Every time there's a leaked kit for Screw'em, it just gets transferred to another different character. Every fucking time. Without fail. Like, I don't, I know I shouldn't be laughing because a lot of people want Screw'em in the game, but it's like, I've never seen a man be cucked by, like, other characters so bad, patch after patch. No, I agree, Axe. I completely agree. Like, Screw'em should 100% be a best in slot with the Herda. It just makes sense. Do I pull E1? I mean, if you want to. I have completely different pulling plans, and I don't mind going for her E1. Bro, like, at this point, we might not even see Screw'em in, like, 4.x. Like, it's that bad. You have Acheron player instead. You can insta-kill to game time. Yeah. GTA 6 before playable Screw'em. Bro, it's actually insane. Like, oh my god. Like, legit the last entire year, people have been waiting for that Screw'em drop. I wonder what that breaks. Can I not take these mobs with me, please? Nice. I mean, there's no way they don't add Screw'em, right? Like, even if it's not 3.x, like, I feel like around the beginning of 4.x at minimum. I think if he isn't released by then, it's genuinely just, like, over. Like, he's not becoming a character. Like, this is going to be the Capitano situation in Genshin all over again. Where, like, we were trolled over and over again by the leakers saying he was going to be a playable character. And then later on, we're told, oh, well, about that. Not really. Go away. Puya, if you're running a team where you're just using like small Herda or Serval as a battery, their damage really like doesn't matter at all. So I think Sunday is actually better. However, I think if you're running like a sub DPS like Jade actually does do some damage it might be Robin. Especially if a Nox as a sub DPS, like the people have been saying, or the leakers have been saying. I think Robin might be better than Sunday for that type of team. But whenever it's just like you're only focused on the Herda doing damage, Sunday is usually better because of the 20% energy on ult.
Another mural up ahead. Wanna take a closer look?
Especially if you have him with his Lycone.
Beat us here again. But there are still plenty of enemies around. What's wrong? Already tired?
And no way they do scroll him like Capitano. Hey, don't be surprised, man. Don't be surprised. At this point, they're kind of similar.
Meeting up with Mighty soon. Wanna clean up this area and increase our trophy count?
How many do I have now? I'm 1 off. Is that real? Okay, now I have 320. So this is exactly enough for up to 80 pity. I'll try to get to 15 pulls. Then I'll pull. I think 83 pity around there is a guarantee. Is the story still a yap fest? Probably, considering what I saw from Axe's stream yesterday. However, I'm not paying attention to the story at all because I'm not gonna lie, even though I wasn't the one playing, I was in his stream for like 5 hours and I myself was losing my sanity. Like, it was genuinely giving me a headache.
We need to find a solution to mend the broken path.
Okay.
Great job.
Do I have to disengage it? Oh. I thought that meant I'd get rid of the hand. Do I have to do anything to move these things? Are you going for E1 Herda? Yeah, soon.
To blow away the
I do plan for E2 bullets, yeah. I will like scour every last pull on the entirety of Amphorius to try and get like 60 or 70 pulls before the Herda goes. And if that doesn't work, then I'll just get it on a rerun. But there's no way I'm not pulling for her E2 if I win the E1. Like, it's just not happening. If I don't win the E1, then I won't pull for the E2. Or like E1 or E2. I'd rather just go for Sunday and his Lycone. There are many better options if I lose it. Although it'd be nice if I won a 50-50 for once. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this isn't even the same. Yeah, it's not the same. Hmm. You got hurt at Gabby? Yeah, I got lucky yesterday. If you want to, you can check my video of me praising Dawei. Because Dawei's my goat. Oh, come on. Yeah, give me a hint. Ooh. Nice, nice, nice. That's a good hint. Fuck it, I'm gonna let the game do it for me. I'll give it another hint. So this goes here, right? So if I reset this, this goes here. Another hint? Mmm. That's genius. What? Yeah, I'll just wait for another hint. Oh no, like 100%, she doesn't need the E2 at all. Or the E1. But I just want it. Like, not gonna lie, I kind of just want it. There we go. I'm a genius. It's too easy. It's too easy. Oh, that was for a chest? I thought that was... Okay. Then I'll take it. Is there anything up here? No, I don't think so. This is where I came from.
So many stones here. I wonder how many war machines can be built with all this. After today, we'll be slumbering.
Oh, there's a chest back there. Hee don't mind if I do. Her E2 is definitely satisfying, so I can't blame anyone who wants it. Yeah. She can use her enhanced skill on almost like every single turn. Like, and her enhanced skill does more than Acheron ults. Like, there's just no reason to not go for it if you get lucky enough. Like, that E2 is like insanely future proof. I've seen videos of like E2 S1 the Herda versus like 8 cost, 10 cost Acheron teams. And I'm not gonna lie, the Herda is literally like just on par, even with a free to play team. That's like no Ling Shaw, no Robin, no none of that. Well, yeah, obviously the next big DPS will be better, but what I care about in characters is longevity. And since she's an Emanator, she's also going to get best in slot teammate support. So I get her very strong, and I get her teammates. Bam. I have a team for like a long ass time. Oh, this is what's it called? This is Castrus's set, right? This should be Castrus's set. Or maybe Tribby. Nice. So I go down there now.
This should work now.
Yeah, the Herda's light cone is more for quality of life, like the skill points, not the damage. Even though Herda's light cone does give like a good damage boost, but it's mostly there for the skill point, I'm not gonna lie. Is there anything up here? Oh, there is. I saw a chest. You cannot fool me. Oh. For being Castrus, use the same one? That makes sense. Where am I? I'm over here. Thank you. Do I have to put it back? No, I don't think I have to. Oh, the battle pass, nice. Almost getting a pull from the battle pass. there anything over here? Haha, you can't fool me.
Sometimes it's nice to slow down.
Dodge, weave, weave. Ha, pussy. They don't teach that. It's mechanical. How far in the story do you have to get to unlock Remembrance, MC? From Axe's stream that I watched yesterday, like halfway. You unlock it like at around the 3 or 4 hour mark in the story. And then, yeah, that's around like halfway. Wow, K70. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope they buff Triby's kit in the upcoming beta. I think her kit is fine. It's just like, it's kind of weird. Like, I think for an E0 Herda, Triby is genuinely like the best in slot support by like a decent amount because of the follow-ups, right? But the issue I have is if you have the E1, the E1 kind of gets rid of the entire point of a Triby. Like, I don't know why they did that, but like, the E1 kind of gets rid of the stacks issue. So at that point, it might be better to just like, because now you can consistently hit with the enhanced skill at a good amount of stacks. And it might be better to have the action advance and the buffs of the other two. Although I do think Triby gives a 30% vulnerability buff on her ult. So if you can keep that up like the entire time, it's probably still like comparable to the other two. Her energy cost is too high? Yeah. If she could get her ult off more often, I think her 100% would be better. The one thing I will say about Triby, though, is that she does seem to be skill point positive, which is a really, really good thing for the Herda's team. Because, once again, the Herda really wants to use skill points. Like, she's really hungry for it. Yeah, you can literally, like, you almost always just spam basic until the buff is almost up. Like, it's just another Ruan Mei type of situation. Is there anything around here? Nope.
Sometimes it's nice to slow down a bit.
I did not expect that to be there. I did not see that. Is E1 Robin enough to replace Triby for the Herda? I think in the first place, yeah, but once again, like the main thing that Triby offers is faster stacks and what's it called? Faster stacks, more energy regenerated, and skill point positivity. Which I don't think Robin does any of those three. So in terms of buffs, Robin 100% will be better. And I don't think I'd exactly doubt that an E1 Robin is better than Triby. But you're just going to have more of a stacks and skill point issue without her. That's basically it. Quality of life or just straight up damage, basically. You choose your poison. Because with Robin, yeah, like the only buff that Triby actually gives, like not including the vulnerability on her ult, is the 24% res pen on skill, which is Robin's E1. Like it's literally just her E1, the exact same amount. So at that point, the only thing Triby is doing for you in terms of buffs is the vulnerability.
It's getting even hotter.
I mean, Matthew, I'm not gonna lie. I think currently Tribby is just more of a gimmick character. Like, unless you start investing heavily into her Eidolons or Lycone, Tribby just seems to be more of a gimmick character. Like, similar to Sparkle. Like, back when Sparkle released, the only person who really needed that, like, crazy amount of skill point positivity was, like, Dill. Like, that was the only one. Or Jingshou, if you were using Jingshou back then. QQ. Like, it was mainly a gimmick just to make a certain DPS stronger. It's literally the exact same here, I feel like. Oh, nice. Some Jades here and there.
Let me smash it.
Hold your horses. Don't waste your energy.
And Seal? Yeah, Seal as well. But it was mainly for Dill, I'm not gonna lie. Like, they 100% just had Dill in mind. So where am I supposed to put this hand? Here, I guess? Yeah. Wait, I have to... Oh, for some reason, I thought this was like an open world game normally, and I tried to break the boxes with Fei Xiao's thing. The thing is, Irokumata, it doesn't even seem like Tribby's a best in slot for the HP scalers. Like, I'm pretty sure My Day still prefers Remembrance MC and what's it called? Sunday? So, you know what I mean? Because My Day wants as much action advance as possible. Tribby doesn't give any action advance. So, Tribby on a My Day team isn't like the best in slot support. She's a good replacement, but I don't think she's targeted towards them necessarily. What am I supposed to do about this thing? Am I dumb? Maybe for Casterus? No. Because you also want to run Casterus incredibly slow. So adding a support that doesn't give any action advance would make Casterus take like one turn every century. I'm pretty sure Sunday would be the best in slot again for Casterus. Yeah, AA is like really, really broken. Is there a hand I'm supposed to put over here instead? I'm genuinely confused. Yeah, like I'm pretty sure you're supposed to run Casterus like incredibly fucking slow. I'm just gonna try and use the hand again, I guess. Oh, I remember now. Oh my fucking god. I was in Axis stream yesterday. You can use this shit to break stuff. I completely forgot. Oh, I completely fucking forgot. I forgot. Because Remembrance MC would be better about that. Like, I guess if you're running 2 HP scalers, sure. Because you're probably going to have Remembrance MC or Sunday already on a different team. But the best possible supports for any of the upcoming Remembrance DPSs is just Remembrance MC and Sunday. Like that's the best combo, like no matter what currently.
Put your sword away. It seems to still be rational.
Um there we go.
We might be able to get some clues from it.
Probably K70. Most likely. Sparkle Bronya still exists for the second team? Brother, that's just cope. Like, yeah, you can use them. You probably still be able to clear endgame, but like significantly worse. Significantly worse. Especially with Sparkle's 50% action advance.
Titan kid. What do you
Is indeed
Immortals, let's keep going.
Aren't you going to?
If you see it,
Like, of all the action advancers, Sparkle has like the least value when it comes to action advance. Tribby E2 also seems really broken. Yeah, that's the problem though. Like, they made Tribby look so good with like Eidolon and Lycone investment, but like, brother, a lot of people are not gonna go for like E1 or like even just a Lycone on a Tribby, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's just not that enticing. At least for me personally, I feel like. Like, a lot of people would rather go for Lycone or Eidolons on Sunday than they would for Tribby. Because if we're all being honest, like E1 S1 Robin, E1 S1 Sunday, like those have significantly higher value.
Indestructible. Nigador that attacked.
by the end of the war, Nigador had succumbed to madness, and their divine power dwindled. Now the Titan's remaining strength is less than a tenth, creating doubles for them.
They seem to.
Yeah, a lot of people pulled for Fugue
Titan kids
so that they could literally just like use Remembrance MC. Which, honestly, that makes sense. Like, if you have a break team on your account and you're consistently using HMC and you plan on going for the summon team down the line, like, it genuinely makes sense to have pulled Fugue just for that. I'll pull for Tribby because Remembrance MC and Sunday are going to be on a caster's team. Oh, yeah. Probably. I don't think Robin will fit with at least the HP scalers. It'll probably... I think Robin will have a lot of Herda situations where she might not necessarily be the best in slot, but she'll be like second best option or third best option. But the HP scalers in specific are like an entirely different story because they don't use attack at all. So for the next few patches, not really going to be able to take advantage of a Robin. Hopefully Phanon ends up being able to use Robin. Actually, no. Never mind. I take that back. Please don't use Robin Phanon. Oh my god. I do not have a Robin to put on his team. Probably pull Fugue on the rerun. She seems very, very good for break teams. Oh yeah. Fugue made the break teams like a lot more future proof. And especially Rappa. I think Rappa 100% just gained the most value. She's probably the overall best break DPS in the game. because of the sole fact that she's AoE. So she can take like full advantage of every single endgame mode. Break in APOC, AoE in Pure Fiction, and good enough in MOC.
We're so close to the fall of a titan. It's unreal.
Don't think of them as a god. It's just you, me, and them. Warriors in a fight to the death.
Almost missed the chest. I knew there'd be something.
Nice. But surely there's something better.
Impressive feeling from earlier. It's back.
I regret ever getting Ruan Mei. Why? I mean, yeah, I can see. Never mind. I can see why. I think currently in like current meta, there isn't really a team that uses Ruan Mei right now. You can still use her, but a lot of people are preferring Sunday or Robin. But I do still think Ruan Mei has some value, especially for those break teams.
All that anger, the threat I feel right now. I've learned to control them and
Yeah, that's for sure the word. Like Tiku, oh my god. Akron without a Zhao Q. Oh my god, don't get me started. I skipped Zhao Q so I could get Fei Xiao and Robin and Ling Shaw in 2.5. And like, oh my goodness. Akron without a Zhao Q is not a fun time, man.
corrupted god. Face me and meet your doom.
Oh, damn, Draco.
Am a son of Kratos and a Chrysos heir of the prophecy.
Yeah, there's gonna be imaginary weak enemies because of my day. So that's a plus for Rappa. I'm still suffering from skipping 2.4. Yeah, it's just like the thing is, I still don't want to pull for Zhao Q. Like at E0 S0 specifically. Oh, I can't auto it. At E0 S0 specifically, like he just is too niche for me to want to spend my pulls on. Like it's too niche, right? Like I can pull a Robin, a Sunday, or use Remembrance NC on my Herta team, and all three of those supports can be on any other fucking team at E0 S0. Same with the Herta Sustains, same with the Eruditions in Pure Fiction, but like I could never pull for a support that's just that niche, you know what I'm saying? Especially with my shitty ass luck. Like I got lucky with the Herta recently, but usually I always go to 80 pity and lose 50/50s. So it's not worth it for me to spend an entire patch like worth of pulls, if not more, on like one support character for one DPS.
Watch your head.
I hope for an end to strife. Doors echo. I venture forth to hunt.
I'm stuck using Black Swan. Bro, Dot needs to be revived. I need Dot to be revived. Like, please replace Kafka. Black Swan, although she's a bit dated, she's fine. Right? She's fine.
I'm like the present.
Like, everyone on that Dot team, Ruan Mei, they're fine. Replace Kafka, please. Oh my goodness. Maybe that's who Skrullum will be. Maybe Skrullum will revive Dot, and he'll be like a main Dot DPS. That's who Skrullum will be. I forgot to put my Robin on Ruan Mei's light cone.
Hedge your bets. The dice have bust.
Oh, that's not enough. I thought that said 5. I'm blind.
Watch your head.
I don't want to replace Kafka. I want to set that makes Dot crit so I can keep using her. I mean, there's no way they can make a set that makes Dot crit. Like, I don't think they're going to do it like Lula.
How amusing.
Like, it'd have to be in the character's kit. I just want Kafka replaced already, bro. Like, back when Kafka used to be out, right? Like, the Dot Premium team in its prime, like 2.0, was genuinely, like, good, right? Like, if you had, like, an E0 or E1 Ruame, Huohuo, Black Swan, Kafka, like, you're doing 200 to 300k ults at times, which is nice. Because back then, right, I've said this before, but one of the main bosses on Acheron's MOC was an 800k health Yangqing. To compare to today, the elites have 1.2 million. Not the main bosses. The elites have 1.2 million. Like 300k per ult is just not cutting it these days no more. It is what it is. Skrullum's just a chill guy. Oh my goodness. Can't wait for that chill guy to release in 4.x because he's still chilling. What, the elite's persistent? 600k?
Stay strong. Try not to get killed too many times.
Yeah, that too. Blessing as well. Let me cope with my crit dot set. Oh my goodness. Hey, you can cope all you want, man. I hope it ends up coming true. That way I don't have to pull for a new character, but it is highly unlikely, unfortunately. Oh my god, the Yowie. How's everyone's summons going today? I'm gonna summon soon. If I don't get it at 80 pity again, I'm genuinely like, it just is what it is. Because I want to just do it quickly in like one sitting and not like be doing one pull every like 5 minutes every time I obtain it.
Let's go.
Alright, let's see how much I'm at. Okay, never mind. I thought that said 318 and not 358. I was like, no way, I'm off again. So this is enough to take me to 82 pity. I think that's good enough, right? That has to be good enough. Let me get one more poll actually. What do I need to do in the battle pass? Have I found the relic set yet? Or am I not that far in the game? I don't think I'm far enough in the game for the relic set. Yeah, I'm not far enough. Fuck. Do I need to farm the Herda? Where's my small Herda? 156 speed. I mean, not really. 156 is fine. Oh, fuck. The relics are really scuffed, though. Okay. So I'm using Link Shaw as well. Link Shaw's 140. I don't know if I should make that higher. Actually, shouldn't I put Link Shaw on a light cone? Oh, never mind. This light cone does give ER. Never mind. So, and then Robin. I need to put Robin on Ruan May's light cone. Where's Ruan May's? There it is. So Robin on Ruan May's light cone gives more damage bonus on ult. And she gets like everyone gets more energy at the start of each wave. Which is nice. Play some endgame? No. Oh, right. I need a farm for the Herda's traces. I forgot. I do want to play endgame with the Herda, but my traces for her are currently pretty ass. Like, I need to level these up. I'll do a few of these, get more battle pass XP, and then it should be enough to take me to 83 pity. What are you pulling for? E1 the Herda. If I lose the 50-50, I skip 3.1 and I just go for Sunday and Castris in 3.2. But if I win, I will try to milk every pull I can out of this map until her banner ends, which would probably get me like 50 or 60 more pulls with like events and other shit. Maybe. I'm not even sure how many more pulls I can milk anymore. But if I get the E1, I will be getting her E2 on a rerun. That's the main reason I'm doing this. Is because if I do win the 50-50, I'll 100% be able to get the E2 on a rerun. Without a doubt. And her E2 is like incredibly fucking broken. It's the most broken one in the game right now. It's even currently more broken than my days. Draco, I'll be fine, Draco. If I lose the 50-50 on the Herda, I'll have more... I'll have like, what, like 70 more pulls still to farm out of this patch. Then skipping, what's it called, 3.1 will get me like another 90. So I'll be at like 160, 170 with a guarantee. It's almost like impossible for me not to get Castris and Sunday. I'd have to go double hard pity and then instantly lose the 50-50 at like 80 or 90 pity for me to not be able to get both of those. Because there's also the 3.2 pulls as well. Like, I've already thought of this. I'm completely fine. I might not be able to get Sunday with his light cone, but I'll still be able to get Sunday with Castris. Especially since it's the anniversary. We get more pulls for the anniversary. I mean, it isn't a bad idea, Draco. It just isn't. I've already thought about it. I'm the #1 overthinker when it comes to optimizing my pulls. Like, I'm fully aware of like how much of a setback I'm giving myself whenever I do this shit. Like, I fully calculate it every time. No, I'm on a guarantee, Pooh. If I lose this Herda, right, I will then get Sunday and Castris, and I will already be on a guarantee. So I'll instantly be able to get Sunday. I'll have like 170 pulls by 3.2. And then there's as well the pulls in 3.2 with it being the anniversary. So we usually get like 20 or 30 anniversary pulls for free. Like, I'm going to have like 200 plus pulls by 3.2. Yeah, like E2 Herda is going to last me twice as long as an E0 Herda. I'm fine with the investment. If I win, I go for E2 down the line. If I don't, then, hey, I just get a Sunday Castris team. It's really just that simple. And then I'll get a Noxa on a rerun later on. If I'm lucky to get the E1, I won't need best in slot teammates for her to perform anyways. Yeah, Draco, but the thing is, like, things have changed at this point. So, if I get so unlucky that I somehow cannot get Castris, the thing is, I'll pull for Sunday first anyways. So, I'll get Sunday. Let's say like my luck just completely fucking shits all over the place, and I get no Castris. I'll probably be able to use Sunday with Phenon anyways. So, like, in the end, I win, right? I get Sunday, and then I either get Castris or I get Phenon. It's a win-win for me. Me getting that lucky on the Lycone banner is the only reason I'm even able to do this. Alright, quick temple. Let's see. There we go. No, Draco, that was always my plan. My plan was to not bother with any DPS teams after what's it called, Castris or Phanon. Good luck, thanks. Please just please don't lose the 50-50. So if I lose this 50-50, I will have 12 50-50 losses, or like 13 50-50 losses with only 2 wins. So I'm really praying for the E1 here. Please. I'm going to put my headset on so I can like hear the sound. Oh. It's going to be the last one. It's going to be the last one. It's going to be the last one. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think this is the last one. Oh my, please. Please give me the E1. I don't want to pull Tribby. Please, if I get this E1, I don't need to fucking bother with Tribby at all. Yes! Oh my god. Yes. 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 I love you, Dawei. I love you, Dawei. Oh my goodness. I love you, Dawei. You're the greatest man ever. I love you, Dawei. Give me that fucking E1. Oh my goodness. I can get the E2 guaranteed now. Even if it's not now, I can get it on the rerun. Oh my fucking goodness. Dawei, I absolutely fucking love you. Please keep making this story fucking yap-furious. I don't care how long you stretch out this main story. If you keep giving me luck like that, I'm not going to complain. Oh my goodness. Bro is saved until 4.x? No, actually. Like, I'm actually... Oh my god. With an E2... Like, I'm going to get Herta probably on the rerun. I don't think I'll be lucky enough to get enough pulls for her in, like, currently in this first half. But 100% I'm getting that E2 on a rerun. And now I don't have to go for Tribby either. What a fucking W. So now the plan now is to see if I can somehow milk enough pulls for the Herta. And if I can, to try and get her E2 and do that 50-50 again. I'll skip 3.1. Like 100% I'm skipping 3.1. And after that, if I lose on the Herta again, or if I just don't have enough pulls to get her in time, it'll go towards Sunday. Sunday is my #1 priority. And then after that, it's Castris. If I can't get Castris, I'll just get Phanon. And then I'll get the E2 Herta on her rerun. Happy New Year, thank you. Is that your first E1? No. The other E1s are Acheron and as well as Ruan Mei. Those are the other limited E1s I have. But this is completely different. Like, the Herta is so much stronger currently, so it's a lot better for me. I'm so fucking happy. I was shaking. I'm not gonna lie. I was trying to act as nonchalant as possible, but bro, I did not feel too good. My 50-50 luck has been pretty bad all around. I really didn't expect to win at all. Yeah, Albie, exactly. That's the plan. And if I don't get lucky enough, or I just get like complete shit luck, and I'm somehow not able to get both a Sunday and a Castris with 200 pulls, then I probably will just use my Sunday on like a Phanon team or something like that. That's the plan I have. Let's just level this up. Can I just do material exchange? Yeah, I can use this for now. I'm not gonna get Sunday for a while. No, exactly, Mariah. Thank you, Albie. I truly appreciate it. Technically, I haven't gotten that lucky. The only thing I got lucky on was the light cone. But, like, you guys don't understand. I always lose 50-50s. I always lose them. I 100% thought I was about to lose that. I like when I saw the erudition thing like show up, I genuinely thought I was about to be trolled with a Himiko. I thought I was about to get an E2 Himiko. I did Flogon, yeah. I just got it 5 minutes ago. Nah, I don't have E2. I'll go for E2 later. If I can't get her E2 in this patch, then I'll get it on a rerun. I am Flogon. I mean, technically, only the light cone was lucky. Everything else was pretty ass. Don't say it. Don't say that, Pooh. Don't say that. If you had the choice between an E1 Herda or an E2 Himiko, you can't tell me you wouldn't be depressed if you got an Himiko. Damn, nice, Albie. Well, I know Tribby, though. Is she bad? No, she's not bad. It's just that E1 Herda gets rid of the need for a Tribby. So the main, like, reason that you pull Tribby isn't because of the buffs. It's because of how much she hits, so she generates stacks, and she regenerates energy. But with this, it counts 50% of the max stacks on the target with the most stacks. So, for example, if a target has 42 stacks on them, which is the max, it'll count as 63, I believe. So you'll do 63 stacks worth of damage, which wouldn't be possible without this E1. And you only need to get enemies up to 28 stacks to take advantage of 42 stack damage. That's why this is like better than actually getting Tribby for her. It also makes some mobs, like when you use the enhanced skill here, instead of resetting the stacks to 0 completely, it goes to 15 instead. So you save 15 stacks as well. Basically, the entire reason why Tribby exists for the Herda goes away if you have the E1. Like, she just isn't necessary. Anoxa well, we don't know much about Anoxa, but probably Anoxa will be more important. No, Ward. I don't think if you have E1 Tribby, I really don't think, or sorry, E1 Herda, I really don't think Tribby has as much value. Because at E0, it's a completely different story. At E0, you do have to basic sometimes because you're not able to get the stacks up fast enough. But with this E1, it fixes that like a lot. Like, it genuinely fixes it. Herda isn't my favorite path, but she is my favorite element, which is really nice. Like, this is literally the rarest element in the entirety of the game. She also has one of the best animations in the game, in my opinion, so I'm really happy.
Aglaya,
She began making the necessary.
the city's citizens are
Alchema would be in constant.
E1 or S1? E1 is better for overall damage increase. S1 is better for, like, if you're having issues with skill points. That's mostly the S1. The S1 also gives a damage buff, but the E1 gives a significantly larger damage buff. The S1 is just more for the skill point positivity. Well, not positivity, but you know what I mean, right? Like, not making it as bad. Because Herda wants to constantly use her skill over and over. She's really, like, unskill point positive. It's basically the equivalent of Firefly's E1. Firefly's E1 makes her not consume a skill point in her enhanced state, right? It's literally the exact same thing for the Herda, basically. So if you get that E1, you can now spam skill on Ling Sha a lot more often and get faster stacks and more energy regeneration. Because I'm not going to be running her with Gallagher. I'm going to be running her with Ling Shaw. There's no one that's really using my Ling Shaw currently. What is your favorite path? So we have destruction. I'm not gonna lie. It might be erudition. I think for me, it's between hunt and erudition. It's between these two. Like one hits all mobs on field and the other one only hits one mob on field. Because I really like Boot Hill, I really like Topaz, I like the follow-up comp, I love Fei Xiao. And erudition is also nice because you just hit all enemies on field. Like Rappa's really nice, Jing Yuan's nice, Jade's nice. Himiko and Herda are really good. How come you never pulled any erudition units? I mean, I didn't this isn't what's it called? Like I didn't have this account. Like my friend gave me this account right before Fei Xiao's banner. That was when he allowed me to use his account. What's this? Oh, I forgot I redeemed a code yesterday. But yeah, before 2.5, this was my friend's account until my friend quit. So, yeah, I didn't pull any eruditions. I mean, realistically, you could tell it wasn't me. I'd never pull E1S1 Ruan Mei. I'd never pull E1S1 Acheron. If you guys have watched my videos for a while, my main account, I already explained this. When I went for Acheron on my main account back then, I lost the 75-25 for Acheron's Lycone, and I lost the 50-50 on her character banner. I lost both of them. So that's why I didn't have an Acheron on my main account. What happened to your old account? I was so frustrated with the game and so close to quitting it. And then my friend, like he's just busy. We've known each other for a long ass time since I was a kid. And he just allowed me to share the account. We shared accounts in other games as well. I met him off Tails Runner. So I used to be like a pro in like Tails Runner. And like we've been talking each other back and forth since I was like 11 years old. And we used to share accounts all the time on that game. So he's like, you can use this account. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, I don't really fucking play the game anymore. I was like, fuck yeah. Give me that shit. I got hurt at 10 pity. Nice. I wish I got that lucky. I had to go to hard pity every fucking time. I can't complain because of the Lycone luck. I really can't. But I hate having to go to hard pity every single time for the character.
Ready to settle.
Gabby, make a the Herda team. I already can make a Herda team. What I need right now is to level up my Herda's traces. They're really low level. You'll win the next 50-50? Hopefully. It would be nice if my luck turned around, but I'm not going to count on it. I'm still going to be cautious with, like, predicting what characters I can get. Like, including lost 50-50s.
Important decisions will be waiting for us every step of the way. What we're about to do will not only determine Mighty's fate, but also
I can just use my Acheron team on the second side, Flogon.
Temple of the Three Fates.
It is significantly worse on my Fei Xiao one, but I'd rather that.
It is.
Like, I'll just replace Herda as my main DPS currently. That's why I want Castris, is because Castris doesn't want Robin. So I'll be able to play, like, those two different teams, like, fine. But yeah, Fei Xiao does want Robin, and so does the Herda. Because I don't have Sunday. If I had Sunday, it wouldn't be an issue. I got E1 Herda at 10 pity after I lost a 50-50 to Japard. Hey, that's worth it. I mean, it is a bit of a waste of a guarantee, but like getting it that early makes up for it. Isn't Remembrance MC good with the Herda as well? Yes. You're actually right, yes. I do believe Robin is better than Remembrance MC. But either way, like, my Remembrance MC currently is completely unbuilt. Like, I don't even have Remembrance MC yet. But yeah, once I build Remembrance MC well enough, I could use, like, Fei Shao on one team and my Herda with, what's it called? Fuck. I forgot out of nowhere. My Herda with the Robin. Yeah, it's really nice. It's a big part of why I've been recommending Herda so much and why I've gotten some slack for saying that, you know, I prefer Herda over Glea. It's pretty much only because of how versatile Herda is. Like, Herda, like, there isn't another more versatile DPS at all. Like, it's not even close. She can use 3 different supports, 3 different sustains, and 3 different eruditions. And with Tribi, it'll be 4 supports. With Anoxa, it'll be 4 different sub DPSs. And then with Hyacine, it'll be 4 different healers. Like, there just isn't really anyone else that does the same thing. Yeah, but it's too much building, Flogon. It's too much, like, for me right now. Like, I'll do it eventually, but I'd have to build Serval, I'd have to build Remembrance MC, and I still have to get traces for my the Herda. Get lucky. Nice. Ass. Oh, nice. I don't remember what these bugs do, but they're like all over. Reminds me of Wizard 101. So I go to the other side. Okay. Glea is very standard, I think. Nothing too crazy going on with her other than the fact that she's Remembrance. Yeah. She's still a very good pull. Like, people think I shit on Aglaya because I say, like, I like Herda more. But, like, Aglaya is still clearing the end game, like, the entirety of 3.x, probably. Like, I'm pretty confident in saying that. It's just that there are some better choices value-wise. But if you like Aglaya, like, in my opinion, Aglaya just straight up has... Oh, wait, never mind. She isn't on the banners right now. But Aglaya just straight up has the best possible, like, female design in the game, in my opinion. Like, there isn't anyone better. And I'm dead. Yeah, I fucked it up. Fuck. Yeah, I think the gold and white is, like, it just goes so well. Like, gold and white on a character is just so fucking cool, man. So I need to get him down here. How am I supposed to get him down here? Yeah, you can pull for any characters you like. Like me personally, the reason why I always talk about like value in like characters, right? Is because I'm so scarred from losing 50/50s and going to hard pity over and over again that I've gotten to the point where what I want from a character is like as much value as I can possibly get, right? So I need to somehow get him down there. Oh, I see. I think I go okay. Herdo would not be proud. Nice. Come on. Like, why don't you follow? Oh my god. Just go all the way right, go? How would that work? Is it really that simple? Wow. Like, why do I overthink this shit, bro? Oh, he repeats it. Oh. I thought it was like a random pattern that he went through. I didn't know he repeated your exact same moves. Okay, that's way better information. Thank you so much. I have an E4 Mose now, I think. E5, almost E6. I've been able to get a lot of Moses. I actually want to try and get E6 right now. I think I have enough for one more temple. Can I get an E6 Mose? Not enough. Close, though. I think that's 9. Give me a Mose. Give me a Mose. Let me get him E6, please. I'll replace him in my Facial team. Or replace my March 7th. Come on, Mose. I don't want Natasha or Asta. I already have these E6'd. Oh my god. Like, it's whatever. I'll leave it to another day. I just hope I can get him in time. Give me your Asta. I got E6 from 300 pulls? How? What the fuck? From 300 pulls in E6? Jeez.
Look, an inverse time dimension. Let's summon another mirror.
Did you get the Herda you won? Yeah, I did. Won the 50/50 at around like 78 pity exactly. Got the E1. So I'll try to get her E2. If I can't get her E2 right now, I'll get it on her rerun.
Great. Should be smooth sailing from here.
Bro, those voices are creepy. Oh, I almost missed the chest.
Sometimes it's nice to slow down a bit.
Do you ever just hate your friends for being luckier than you? I don't hate people, no. But I do get, like, obviously, like, jealous at times. But it's never, like, anything serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, I had a friend who during Firefly's patch, he was a completely new player. And he got 2 Firefly Lycones and 1 10 pull. And he got, like, E1 Firefly within, like, 60 pulls. And then after that, he also won another 50/50 and got Ruan May in 40 pulls as well. Like, at that point, you can't even be mad. And you just have to be like, wow. Like, you just have to sit there like, wow. You know?
The
Oh, nice, Pooh. Yeah, I'm very close to E6 Moe's. The reason Moe's is like completely unbuilt on my account is because it wasn't until like this patch and like a little bit of 2.7 with that housing event, I had an E1 Moe's for the longest. And I think Moe's is only better than March 7th if you have him at E2. And I did not get his E2 until like very recently. However, his E6, I want to get this as much as possible. I hope I'm able to get one more copy. Why don't you use Herda for chess? Is that like a real thing?
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
What does Herda do for chess? I'm confused. Her technique, man? I just used it though. Oh. Oh. That's cool. Oh, this isn't a chest. It just shows as a chest. Okay. Topaz power creep? I mean, I'm pretty sure they added an item that I think lets you um like it lets you, what's it called? Like detect treasure chests if I remember correctly. Where'd they put it? I remember there being like an infinite use item here that you could use. I don't know where it is though.
This temple has been forsaken for so long.
Just got Link Shot already at 70 pity. Should I get Herda if I'm not planning to go for her light cone? I mean, it's up to you, man. I think an E0S0 Herda is still going to clear completely fine in old endgame for a while. The light cone does add some nice skill point positivity. And especially if you use Ling Sha, you want to spam her skill as much as possible. So the light cone is a pretty big difference. But it's honestly up to you. Just pull for whoever you like. I got lucky. I have an E1S1 Herda, so I can't exactly be speaking on like free-to-play Herdas. It's for every other place? Oh, I see. So it's not for like main storyline and shit?
Scales of
The Lantern surrendered their
at least the laws that govern our
When did you pull E1? Like 20 minutes ago. Because I got the Lycone early, it meant that I can use most of my pulls on like the normal character banner. So I was able to like get 10 more pulls from doing the story today. And I won the 50-50 and got E1.
does performing a miracle.
Can I speak on free to play? I'm free to play, yeah. Godling Sean, I was saving for Castris. Good luck, man. I'm also going to be saving for Castris at Sunday at this point. I think we'll get more than like 100 pulls on the anniversary. There's no way, right? Like, it's the anniversary. We have to get like at least 20 to 30 free pulls. I don't expect a 5-star character or like 60 pulls. But I do expect around like 20 to 30 extra. So there should be like another 110, 120 pulls on 3.2. It's Hoyo though? I mean, yeah, like that's why I'm saying 20 or 30 pulls. Like I'm pretty sure in Genshin, even Genshin got like 10 or 20. And I believe what's it called? The last time we had an anniversary, we got 30 pulls if I remember correctly. Oh, nice, Pooh. They do it every anniversary, right? I haven't even taken advantage of it. I've never straight up just bought in Jades. I've never done that, like, in my life. It's always been express passes or the battle pass. So how would this team work? I don't have Hurt on the right light code, I'm pretty sure.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. I don't know.
Really?
Expand your thinking. Honored to meet
Yeah, it's fine. Talway pulling out another free ratio? I don't see that happening, but
everything in this world is bleeding. Doors echo. Never seen that. Open sesame. Amazing. But then again,
no, I haven't unlocked RMC yet. I have a long ways to go for RMC, I'm pretty sure. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to go the other way. I'm stupid. I'm supposed to go back here. RMC, you unlock like halfway through the story quest, I'm pretty sure. And I'm only like probably a quarter in. Especially with how much I've been talking with chat.
based on my understanding, is it the king that resorts to brutality?
Yeah, I'm not exactly the farthest. I mean, best case scenario, Hoyo anniversary is equivalent to like 2.0 Wuwa. Like, there really isn't a better case scenario than that. Though that's like incredibly unlikely. I do think we're only going to get like 20 or 30 extra pulls at max. Oh, it's the wrong item. All right.
Look, finite, if we can use it to.
So how do I get down there? Oh, I'm stupid. .4 ZZZ gave like 160 pulls though in 12 events. Yeah, but Hoyo always glazes their newer games more than they glaze the older ones. It just is what it is. Like, it's nothing new. Like, the chances of HSR getting the same treatment are pretty low.
Perhaps the miracle orbs can illuminate the way forward.
key to unlocking the way?
I think my friend may have actually sucked off Gotcha Jesus. That's the only way to explain the things I've seen. uh. Oh, I did it in the wrong. The big content creators are having a rough time with the story. They say the best we can do is go free to play at this point. I'm actually I've been watching a little bit of Mr. Pokey and his free to play account. I think he'll be able to clear endgame pretty quickly though. Like I've already said this before, but like being a new player in Honkai Star Rail, like it really isn't that hard to catch up. Like the real issue lies in what's it called? The real issue lies, huh? Where am I supposed to put this thing? Oh, I need a weight. Okay. The real issue lies when you're like a player who doesn't have access to like all the old polls you used to have. Because if you're a new player, you can instantly get like 200 or 300 polls if you finish the entirety of the story, I think. And with that, you can instantly make like 2 new comps with 2 of the new DPSs. Like instantly.
You think that you've won? Arrogant. Foolish.
Titan, you still trying to hold out?
MOC and Apocalyptic Shadow are a trap.
Let's think about it.
I mean, Apocalyptic Shadow is just like incredibly break based. All the break DPSs are so good. I think MOC is like the destruction endgame mode. Pure Fiction is the AoE endgame mode. And Apocalyptic Shadow is just the break endgame mode. Or like hung characters. Or at least the meta hung characters, I should say. Not all hung characters can benefit from Apocalyptic Shadow that much. ZZ's adding 2 skins at 1.5? Oh, really? Yeah, like, it's as I said, bro. The newer games just always get better treatment than the previous one. First it was Genshin Can Never. Now it's Honkai Star Rail Can Never.
What did they say, Casper?
Although Genshin is for sure in a shittier spot.
Something that has more.
No, Lord Finon. There must be some
I think the best case scenario, Pooh, is the Herda and maybe like obviously like Castris, right? Like let's all be honest, Castris. But like I think any of the DPSs currently, like My Day, because he benefits from so much from action advance, I think he'd be decent in Pure Fiction as well. I don't think he'd be able to like average max score like Herda, but he'd still be decent. But I do think like if we don't take into the fact that we know nothing about Castris, right? So the 2 DPSs in the game currently that are the best for clearing all endgame are probably Rappa and Herda. Like those are probably the best bang for your buck DPSs if you have their optimal teammates. I do think so, Blad. Well, actually, I don't know. If it's another Aglaya situation where they're a little more like blast with 3 targets, like destruction like instead of all targets on field, then it is possible Aglaya isn't that crazy in Pure Fiction. She could probably brute force it, right? But I don't think she'd be like crazy. But I think APOC and MOC Castris will for sure be like very strong, and at minimum that's it, just very strong.
At least they kept their promise and opened the path for an audience.
This is a little suspicious. Is there a chest over here? No? Yeah, there is. I know better. Use the herder skill. Yeah, I keep forgetting that. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, this is pretty sick. Is there gonna be a cutscene soon?
Not every Titan
I have crossed what has deemed me to madness. Please.
Chrysos heirs, pursuing the curse in the name of delivery.
That's possible, Pooh, but I do think Castros is just gonna be incredibly slow.
My apologies, Ornn.
So that's why I think she's gonna be an MOC and APOC beast with like Sunday. But I don't think she'll be like crazy in Pure Fiction.
What exactly?
Oh, really? So power creep in ZZZ is like a real thing that's happening already. Damn. Isn't ZZZ's power creep significantly quicker though? I mean, I guess not if you consider Miyabi like Jing Liu. But from what I've heard, Miyabi sounds more of like an Acheron tier DPS drop. Where every previous one is like just not even close. Oh, I get to talk to myself. Nice, I'm schizo. I will say, like, I think one of the fun things about HSR is the leaks. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I get a lot of enjoyability out of this game, speculating about characters and their leaks and how strong they might be. Like, that's genuinely basically like the main thing that keeps me in this game. Like getting the drip markets, the character designs, the characters' animations, what teams they're gonna work with, how well they're gonna work in the different endgame modes. Like that's really like fun for me. I don't know.
It's just a passphrase.
Yeah, that does make sense, Pooh. Oh my god, Firefly. They shield you so much in Pentagoni Firefly.
What's up? Oh, anyway.
Oh my goodness. The Aura Man himself. The Aura Man himself. My goat. The number one HP DPS in the game. 300k is reachable for him.
What's wrong? Guided by this, I don't care. I'll give you one piece.
Is this the leaked battle? I'm not sure. I already watched it on Axis stream yesterday, but I don't know if it's here. Oh my god, it's a new Eon. Oh my goodness. $1 million is reachable for him. Guys, just wait for the HP support. Just wait. You know how like the Acheron fans keep saying like, "Oh, we don't Acheron only has one best in slot teammate. Just wait for the other new Nihility best in slot that's also on the same level as Zhao Q. Just wait for the HP support and then come back and talk shit about Blade again. You're gonna regret it. You're gonna regret it. I can't wait for my Blade to do more damage than people's like E2 Dills and Acherons without a Zhao Q. Well, I don't actually have Blade, but you know what I'm saying. Yep. 1 million every turn, by the way. 1 million every turn. And the support gives action advance. And action advance. So they make Blade do like 300% more damage and they give him action advance. E0 Blade, E2 Herda. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, too many people care about meta. They don't know about my E0 Blade with E6 S5 Robin, E6 S5 Sunday, and E6 S5 Sparkle. They don't know about it. %100% action advance after follow up. Oh my goodness, Flogon. Cook. My Blade will be T0 again. T0 in every single endgame mode. You guys are so over dramatic, man. Can we just get to the fight already? Like, who do you think you are? Oh, here we go. Oh my god. My Blade is gonna hit 1,000,000 bajillion. Our Blade. Look at their buffs. Speed increases by 180 for 3 turns. Jesus. I don't think it actually shows the secret buffs though. Oh, the damage boost. Yeah, there's damage boost as well. Increases break effect. Yeah. You guys ready for this 1 bajillion damage? Savor it for me. Oh, wait. I forgot. Savor it for me. Oh, my goodness. 10K. 10 doubloons. Oh, my God. This is peak. Oh, the follow-up 60K. Oh, my goodness. I know who my GOAT is. I know who my T0 DPS is. Watch this. Woo! Woo! 20K. You don't see that just anywhere. Savor it for me. Oh my goodness. Unironically does more damage than my Blade. I mean, to be fair, he has like an insane amount of buffs in this thing. No mercy, Blade. 50. Oh my god. 50. That's 100K combined, guys. 100 doubloons. You don't see that just anywhere these days. Yep. Let me use it on Kafka this time. Wow. I mean, wow. That was a sight to behold. Bro's gonna 0 cycle 7.0 MOC. Exactly, Pooh, exactly. Oh my god. The crazy thing is, I think a Blade who does like 1 to 200k every time he takes a turn would be able to zero cycle back in like 2.0 or 2.1. Like if I'm not wrong, I'm pretty sure back then that was enough damage to like kill like a main boss. I think that is if you use like Bronya and Sparkle. Bro, Blade will give Blade like any fucking buff. The fact we still have 0 leaks on an HP support, like, I don't understand why. Like, Hoyo is so stingy when it comes to making like an HP support in this game. They'll make Zhao for Akron, but not for like an entire archetype. It makes no sense to me. I'd have a lot less issues with pulling My Day if there was any leaks about any HP support. Nice, we got RTB. I don't use Harmony Trailblazer anyway, so fuck them. No My Day and Castrus buff? Come on, man. Like, why not? They did it for Acheron. They're doing it for the Herda. They're giving Herda best in slot teammates. Like, why not give my Day one, eh? My Castrus one. Blade's broken. He must be nerfed. No nerfs. No nerfs. Yeah, he's pretty broken, but hey, that's not the point. Really? That's not enough? Nah, like actually, Caitlyn, it's so bad. Oh, it's not enough. RMC is better than Robin in a Herda team, really? I've heard that Robin's still the best in slot. Like outside of Sunday. I already have the Lycone. I need to level it up a shit ton though. Jeez. Wow. Can I just buy this at Embers Exchange? I have so fucking much. Nice. So what do I use on what's it called? Remembrance Trailblazer for relics? Does anybody know? Speed and ER. And you also probably want crit damage, right? I'm just assuming. So speed, ER, and crit damage. Two piece speed. Okay. I'll figure that out later. Oh my god. I forgot that there's a shit ton of traces for this guy. Oh, this is the more important thing to level up here. This one's not as important, actually. Yeah, I just realized, yeah. So, 2... And I need one more later on. And I need to get these later, okay. That's all I can do for now. I will sleep now. Also make a video that you got E1 Herda. Yeah, I will. I'm probably gonna end stream right after this dialogue as well. I appreciate you all being here. It was nice being able to experience getting E1 Herda together. I'm so glad I got that. It's such a relief. I'll have my first E2 DPS. My first one. Ever. I feel like a whale. I feel like a disgusting... I feel disgusting, you know what I'm saying? Getting an E2 of a character? Like, jeez, man. How could I even call myself a low spender anymore? Already farming Castrus pieces? Hey, good luck, man. I wish you luck. Sunday for the Herda or Robin? I don't want to replace HMC on Firefly team. If you plan to go for like the summon DPSs, it's probably better to use Robin. I think Sunday's like the best in slot Harmony no matter what though. Like you can just use Sunday until you get like a summon DPS team. And then just use Robin on the Herda instead. Honestly, La Robin, Sunday, like Remembrance MC, like they all work fine with her. But I do think Sunday's the better option. You became unrelatable? Hey, it's only for one team, guys. I'll probably only be able to get E0S0 casters, so at least that team will be relatable. But the Herda one, you know, maybe not so much. No, I got E1, and I'm going to try and get E2 before this, like, half of the patch ends. However, if I can't, I'll get E2 no matter what on her rerun. So, no matter what, eventually I will have an E2 Herda, which is nice. Alright, guys, I'm going to end the stream here. I'm going to go do some other stuff. I'm going to do the video of me pulling the Herda. Appreciate you all being here. I love you all. Have a good day. Have a good night. And peace. And